All right, so the radio, factory radio in this car wasn't working, and then I put an aftermarket and it wasn't working either. So what I discovered was that the amp was burned out, so that's why we were not getting any audio out. So I'm gonna show you how to bypass
Alright, in this
the
video I'm going
amp.
to show you guys how to bypass the factory amplifier. So if your amplifier is burned, it's not working, like in this case, in this car, this is what you're going to do. Let me shut this key off so you can hear me. Alright, so here I got all my connection and everything. The problem we're having is that we're not getting any sound because the amplifier is burned. Original, that's what happened on this car, that the amplifier stopped working, so the radio wasn't working. So this is what we got now. We got an aftermarket radio. So let's go straight to the point. So you're gonna need a wire that has at least, 4 pairs of wires, of little wires, so, because you're gonna run from the back of the radio, you're gonna run this wire all the way to the back, and I'm gonna show you exactly what you're gonna do in the back. So as you can see here, for now I just got one speaker connected. See that? Not one speaker, well, one output. So I'm gonna go to the back now. Let me put the key on. I'm gonna show you exactly what you're gonna do. So there, I put my key on. The radio should come on. Alright, so now we just leave it right there, and we're gonna go to the back. She's gonna be right here. So let me set this phone over here. Sorry about the movement. Alright, right there. So let me zoom in. Alright, right there. Alright, so now for now I'm just doing the test on one speaker, so I can make one output on the radio. Then with this I can make all the speaker work, just to do the test, so I know which one is which. So I come here in the harness. This is gonna be my front driver. So as soon as I connect it right here, I should hear the sound come on the driver door.
I'm gonna keep you posted because when I know, you know.
See that?
Netflix feed.
If I move it to the next one, it's gonna be my passenger.
Hastings is gonna gift 120 million in stock.
The other two are the tweeters. The other 2 pairs. The last 2 are the rear door. So this is
Black Lives Matter movement.
That's the rear passenger. This is the rear driver.
Oh, I'm putting their money where their mouth.
Okay, so what you really need to do is run. Just make sure, like I said, make sure you get a wire. Just make sure you get a wire. Make sure you get a wire that has a lot of leads, like I said.
Health officials say you must keep your guard up. If we don't pay attention to things that we've done to this point that's made us successful,
Let me just unplug it so it doesn't be so annoying. So this is the cable I'm using here. This is made, you can see the name right there. So I just got this roll laying around in the garage, and I decided to use it. This one got a lot of wires. I mean, it's just speaker wires, and you can use them. This is strong. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you are using like I am, a backup camera, you gotta keep this plug connect to the amp. Otherwise, the radio, one, is not, it might not work. Two, your backup camera is not going to work. So because what happened is the amp provide like a loop right here for the power. So you got to have this connector connected to the amp. And I'll show you that the backup camera work. I just set this over here. So I'm gonna put it on reverse. We should be able to see the sky. Yeah, right there. Because the trunk is facing up. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish all this connection, and I'll show you the result after. Alright, so the faster way to run this wire, you get a zip tie, one of those real long zip tie. You're gonna stick one of the end, you're gonna put some tape on it, and you're gonna start fishing it down through the radio, get it all here, bring it over. Then you pick up this panel and you fish it under, so you don't have to take this panel off. Fish it under, then you pick up this panel and you catch it right here. Then you bring it up. You bring it up and fish it through the other panel, and that's how you get it all the way back here. So the way I do my connection is I splice the wire a little bit. I get a test light and I poke the wire through right in the middle. Then I get my wire and I'll stick it through the hole. Stick it through the hole like that. And then I wrap it around the wire to get a good connection, to make sure that wire is not going to slide out. So just like this. Stick the wire right in the center, then I hold it here together, and then I wrap the wire around. And I get a little piece of tape. Wrap the tape around. And that's how you do a connection. So that's how it come out. Alright, so this harness, you don't have to plug it in your amp. You can just leave it off, because it's not gonna do anything anyways. Since the amp is bad, you don't have to connect that. But like I said before, the big harness, you do have to have that on in order so it can do the loop and make the other stuff work. So that's where the amp sit. It's held by 410s. Has two in the back and two here in the front. And that's how the connection look. So we just keep this right under. Right there. So now we can close all the panel back, and so if you're working on a Tucson just like this one, to get to remove that panel, it's held by two Phillips here, and then you gotta remove this bracket, 210s. You gotta remove that bracket. That's where the jack go. The jack slide under, so you can slide that panel out. But before you do that, you gotta remove 3 little plastic to hold this trim. This trim is right here. Once you remove those plastic, you just pick it up. Alright, you might be asking yourself, so how would I find the wire for each speaker? So you're gonna get yourself a battery. It doesn't have to be new. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna test each wire back there like this. You're gonna touch it. See, when I touch it, that speaker make the sound. So you do this on your 2 little wire, and you poke the harness back there. That way you can find your speaker. So it's really easy. Just like that. You don't need no fancy scanner to find it. Just the regular battery. If you don't have one of these, you can use the AA, AAA battery, and just gotta have a longer wire. Or you can just get a wire, hold it here, and then get the 2 leads and stick it in the harness. Make sure you put a zip tie wrapping the harness together. So it's really easy. Just run it through the wire, around the plug, through the other wires on the other side. That way you have a good contact, and you're gonna know for sure that when the harness get hot from the sun, the weather, or cold, that thing is not gonna slide out, and then you're gonna have to pull the whole radio out again to fix that problem. So just make sure to take your time and do it right. Alright, so there you have it. Make sure you test everything before you build everything back. Test all the speaker. Alright, so let me put all this back. Gotta cut that right there so it can fit right here. So what I did to make it fit, I end up cutting. So I end up cutting this completely off. So this one used to be right there, like that. So I just cut that off completely. So now it fit perfect, and I mean, you don't see none of that, and it fit perfect. And you got access to your USB port and your aux, and then the valve. So this is how it looked. So what I'm gonna do, just to be safe, I'm gonna wrap some black tape around here, so all the way around, holding this plastic to the front of the radio. I mean, it's not coming off or anything, but I just want to prevent it from coming off or getting loose. So just some regular electrical tape, just wrap it around, stretch it when you do it so it holds better. Alright, so there it is. I just wrap it all the way around. So now I'm gonna test it here before anything. Gotta make sure we line up. Yep, that's gonna fit good right there. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's complete finish. Everything works. If I put it on reverse work. Put it back on parking, the music should come back on. Volume. Alright guys, so that's how it looked, complete finish. Everything worked. put it on reverse. You get the reverse right there. Put it back on parking. The music come back. Lower the volume. Volume up. Yep. Alright. I hope my video helped you, and like always, please subscribe, like, and share. And I see you in the next one.
Se la vive, por eso me aseguré y puse un clavo en el aljibe. Hice un refrán que seguro mató a confianza, penetré y estoy comiendo en el plato de la balanza. ¿De qué vale que te empujes? Si tú estuvieras preso, tú fueras preso.
So I put it on reverse, and let me show you. We use the factory camera, not the aftermarket one. We use the original one. See, the car is on reverse. The camera is right there, which is the original one, not the one that you bolt right here. This is the original one. You just clean it real good. Yeah, now you can see better. It was kind of dirty. Now you got the clean view. So I put it back on parking. Music should play again. Yep. All right.
Que la chica lo que quieren es robar. Lo mismo